Tommy Robinson is a far-right UK activist, and he recently went on a trip to Israel. He is famously known for his anti-Islam stances and his staunch Zionist positions. He's a very pro-Zionist, doesn't think they're doing anything wrong, doesn't support a Palestinian state, and he's just super anti-Islam in UK. And basically, so he went to Israel, and he has this interview with this guy, Ishai Flusher. This guy is just an unhinged. This guy's unhinged. He's a West Bank settler. He's like the face of the West Bank settlers. He's always doing interviews where he's like, yeah, this is our home. Like, it says in the Torah that, like, this is where we're supposed to live. Like, this is just a hilarious clip because Tommy Robinson is like the most pro-Zionist, anti-Islam dude there is, and he just represents the UK. And this West Bank settler looks him dead in the face and is like, you know, the British people have a place in hell for how they've been treating us. And it's like, how are you going to be such a cuck to another group of people who literally say you're going to burn in hell? It's just absurd. But let's get into the clip and see how it all goes down.
Like you that I've been hanging out with is Musab Hassan Yusuf. People around here love him. They love you, and they love strong people around the world that recognize what we're about here. You know, the UK has got a special place in my heart because on the one hand, they really helped give birth to the Jewish state in World War I. The Balfour Declaration, the San Remo Accords, the mandate for a Jewish Palestine. The UK was at the forefront of that. And then they turned on us.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
They turned on us, man. And therefore they have a special place in hell for turning on the Jewish people. You were like doing this great thing. You were helping Israel be reborn after.
Imagine how cucked you have to be. Like, okay, let's see. Like, I'm sure he's going to hit him back with some fiery passion about how his countrymen are not going to hell. I'm sure he's going to fight back with strong words. Let's see.
2,000 years of exile, and it was, you know, it was a biblical value. It was also a defense for a UK value, but it all turned on us. Can we turn it back?
Can we turn it back? The British government have just turned on Israel. But
they've been turning on us for a long time.
Yeah, but when we say they, it's the British government. So let's separate the people from the establishment. The establishment have turned. It's like when the American establishment were in power under Joe Biden. The American people didn't support that. The British public don't support what the British government have just done. If it was put to a democratic vote on whether the British public wished to recognise the state of Palestine, it would be a resounding no. Yeah. It would be a resounding no. So the people haven't turned on Israel. The people haven't turned on Jews. The left-wing establishment have turned because they're appeasing their bloc vote and they're appeasing their future vote.
I did an interview with an Irishman. Yeah.
Such a diplomatic, calm, peaceful response. You know, this is the tough guy. In the UK, this is the tough far-right guy who talks big, isn't afraid of any challenge. And then he gets looked in his eyes and told that his country has a place in hell and just backs down like a little bitch because, I mean, lots of reasons. And the stuff he's saying isn't even true. He's saying that if a Palestinian state, that if it was put to a democratic vote, that most people wouldn't support it. But if you look at this, recent YouGov UK poll found that 44% of British people support the UK government recognizing a Palestinian state, while 18% are against it and 37% are unsure. So if there was a democratic vote, and let's say the only options are support and oppose, they would only need to get 7% of the unsure to win. So I just think he's disconnected from reality, as all Zionists are. I don't think you can be a Zionist and not be a bit disconnected from reality. I think he just gets a shit ton of money from Zion. Like, let's just call it how it is. This guy gets paid by them. They tell them, hey, say this, don't say that, don't say that. Palestinians are evil subhumans. Israelis, we love life. So that's really just what's going on. It's actually not very complicated. But it's hilarious how, like, even the strong men, the alleged strong men who are supposed to put their countrymen above all, the far right people, the nationalists, are still so cucked to Israel that they will just let an Israeli, this guy's not even powerful, this guy's just like a West Bank settler, a war criminal. They just let a war criminal stare you in your eyes and tell you, your countrymen are going to hell for how they treat us. Like, it's embarrassing. It just shows the power of Israel. How much influence they actually wield, even though they try to say, oh, it's such a tiny country. You really think such a tiny country could control so many governments? That's so stupid. It's like, you just have to look at how people crumble to any like opposition from Zionists to understand that they do hold immense sway and higher level positions of power. Okay, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Have a good one.